Hello and welcome to the stream. Tonight we are starting with 4.1 post Stormblood, and we're gonna head straight to California to Focus Reach and speak to Leeds and see what is in store for now. For now that the Alamigo and Doma have been liberated from the clutches of the Empire. Get wary. I've completed all my job quests on my 5 main roles. 5 main jobs, 1 of each role. And I started getting some poetics gear. Can actually go pick one up now. And let me just see who's the lowest. I know for reasons I don't want to get my healer jewelry just yet. Let's just see. Okay, 524, 523, 518, 2, ninja. Okay, now I'll get a piece of, get a healer's accessory, not healer, sorry, caster's accessory is what we want, and make sure we don't get one that we already have. Seven, 6, 2, so choker. Accessories, necklace. 1 tombstone. Screenshot that. Is there an achievement for that? Getting 1 tombstone. 40 and 9. Huh. Should see what I can get to level. I think I need quite a few. Yep. Least seems troubled. Oh, we get a new remote box. Arenvald's Adventure. Yes. Also the button told us to come here.
少しずつだけど新しい国づくりが始まっているんだ。だけどこれがまた難題だらけでさ。
Oh, what's that?
ヒエンっていう主君がいるドマとは違って、アラミゴには絶対的な指導者がいないからね。
Oh, wait, isn't that what you're supposed to do?
帝国侵攻以前はアラミゴにも王様がいたんだけど。最後の王テオドリックがとんでもない暴君でさ。
Well, naturally that make you the leader.
だからアラミゴでは王政復古を求める人は少ないんです。
Oh, I haven't heard her voice in a long time.
じゃあ新しい国の形はっていうと。
当然のことだけど、いろんな意見があるってわけ。
Of course.
しばらくはラウバーンたち同盟軍の力を借りながら話し合いを重ねて新体制の方向性を決めていく感じだね。その関係で今日もこれから市街地の方で会合なんだ。まあ、
Hello,
大変
Crocady.
だけどアラミゴの未来を決める大切なことだから頑張らないとね。それじゃあナーゴ、警備の方は任せたからよろしく。
Oh, cool.
了解です。
He seems reliable enough.
お、いいところにちょうど探していたんだ。
Ah, what's up?
そう身構えないでくれ。何悪い話じゃないって。ただちょっと場所を変えたい。
Oh, I'd be
少
happy
し
to.
付き合ってくれないか。話ってのは新しい冒険のことさ。俺たちは暁の一員ではあるけれどその前に一人の冒険者だろ。
Oh yeah, he has the echo, if I'm not mistaken. Or something, oh, very mild,
悲願
yeah.
だったアラミゴの奪還にも成功し、帝国との戦いにも一つの区切りがついたんだ。そろそろ冒険に勤しむのも悪くないと思わないかい？
Oh.
そこでとっておきの情報を仕入れてきたんだ。アルフィノを交えて3人で挑戦してみようぜ。
Twist my arm, why don't you? It's what we do, I suppose. Yeah. Right then, let's go find Mr. Levier. Actually, leave that to me. I want you fresh for our little adventure. Wait for us by the Aetheryte and we'll be along shortly. See you there. Greetings, Haydn. It would seem we are to accompany our involved in some manners of escapade. Have you any idea what we've gotten ourselves into? Allow me to explain. It'll be something of a history lesson, but I'll try to be brief. No snoring, if you please. Now, the events I would speak of occurred before the occupation, back when Alamigo was still a monarchy, and Theodoric sat at the throne. A uniquely brutal despot by all accounts. That he was. The King of Ruin suffered no rivals, real or imagined, and his dispute with the monks of the Fist ended with Relga's Reach being burnt to the ground. In the latter years of his rule, he was seized by the unshakable belief that unseen forces were conspiring to steal his crown, and so he ordered that every soul with a claim to the throne be executed, including his own family. The wealth of the poor sods he put to death became the property of the king, and it said that these royal treasures were hoarded somewhere in the palace. Thus was born the legend of the Mad King's Trove. Ah, I believe I see the direction our adventure is to take. I assume you have a mind to unearth this hidden bounty? You assume correctly. And would I also be correct in assuming that this legend is widely known? Others must surely have gone in search of your prize, tempting as it seems. Well, of course we wouldn't be the first to make the attempt. Following Alamigo's liberation, more than a few eager soldiers turned the palace upside down in hopes of claiming an easy fortune. But even after scouring every room from dawn till dusk, they uncovered not a single coin. Their gold lust drained away as quickly as it come. The legend of the Mad King's Trove remains simply that, a legend. But I see you have no intention of letting the story end there. What self-respecting adventurer would? Imagine the three of us delving into a decades-old mystery. Tell me the thought doesn't set your heart racing. Let's get rich. Oh. Fox. You have learned the emote Fox. Yay. Let's see it. That's cute. Oh. Does this go on indefinitely? Yeah, it does. It repeats. That's cool. You can almost see the wheels turning in Alphinode's head. The news of Doma and Alamigo's liberation has kindled the flames of revolution in every corner of the Empire. I hear the imperial province of Dalmasca has already risen up in rebellion, which means the Guardians must surely have their hands full. What better time than now to indulge such a diversion? Tell us, Arenvald, have we any clues as to where we might begin our search? Well, judging by the other how the other treasure hunters fared, nosing about the palace isn't like to get us anywhere. So we'll probably need to ask around. Would that be another way of saying no? Well, yes. I see. In that case, I shall pay a visit to the Allied archivists and request access to the records seized from the Imperials. The Guardians are meticulous about such things. If they uncover the trove during their occupation, the event is certain to have been recorded. In the meantime, the two of you track down those who worked as palace servants and officials in Theodric's day. Given that there would have been at least 20 at the time, you will be looking for people who have seen 40 summers or more. Anything they can tell you about the king and his bloody deeds may prove useful, so be sure to listen well. Arenvald, pray try your luck in the fringes and the peaks whilst Sidon makes rounds in the Alamigan quarter. Ha! And here I was thinking I was the party leader. Not that I mind, of course. Let's be about it, eh? We can meet afterwards at Gilbert's Gate. Things I haven't really thrown around here much at all. Let's take a look. Ooh. Fourth Royal Castle. No site log. Maybe in a place that's overlooking it. Damn, the space is huge. Mature male. You want to hear an old maid's stories, do you? Aye, well, most of what I know of the Mad King is common knowledge. We'd only see His Royal Majesty when he deigned to attend the executions he'd ordered. Jesus. And after a while, even watching his enemies die wasn't enough to coax him out of hiding. They say he started seeing assassins in every shadow and wouldn't set foot outside the palace walls. I was offered work there as a royal servant once, but the mere thought of it left me in a cold sweat. Inside? No. Ah, middle-aged Highlander. In the palace? No, not me, lad. Surely you heard the stories of the Mad King. He used to hold public executions upon the divine audience. Anyone, and I mean anyone, suspected of conspiring against the crown was flung from the tops of those steps. Suffice it to say that I stayed as far away from the palace as possible. I don't blame you. I served at the pleasure of King Theodoric, and lived to tell the tale. One of the palace guards I was. Truth be told, it was a dark chapter in my life, and one I'd sooner forget. Hardly a night went by when we didn't hear the blood-curdling screams echoing from the inner chambers, which of course we were under orders to ignore. So we'd stand as still as statues, trying not to imagine what horrors were unfolding within. If you were hellbent on finding out what happened in the palace, head down the street and ask old Arnold. He was the king's head scribe. Ah, perfect. Well, for us. Oh. Like, we going and making all these innocent people relive their trauma for loot. Yes, I'm Arnold. What do you want with me? You would have me dredge up some decidedly unsavory memories. Yet if Alamigo is to move forward, we must needs acknowledge the misdeeds of the past. Very well, I shall tell you what I remember. I take it you know of Theodoric's paranoia and the public execution of his kinsman? Those were terrible enough, but in his last days, the king's fevered mind settled upon an even grislier method of disposal, one which only a chosen few were unfortunate enough to witness. His Majesty ordered the court thaumaturge to unleash a vile curse upon the remaining members of the royal family, a magic which transformed them into fiends of hideous aspect. The resulting monstrosities were then cast into the darkness below the palace. Even now my sleep is troubled by nightmares. If one of Theodoric's blood were prone to share his madness, then mayhap it is a kindness that the monarchy ended with him. Jesus, let's go. He is like way worse than they imagine. Absolutely crazy. Since we're all here, why don't we share what we've learned? Allow me to begin then. As promised, I scoured the Imperial records for any mention of fantastic treasures, and found precisely none. It is just as possible, I suppose, that the corrupt official deliberately hid the fact of the trove's discovery, hoping to enrich himself, but I find it rather unlikely that so valuable a find would stay secret for long. I conclude that our prize either does not exist, or that the Imperials somehow overlooked it. What of you, Sidon? Were your investigations any more fruitful? Turned into monsters? And what could he mean by this darkness beneath the palace, I wonder? I met an old Alagirigal who spoke of the palace's subterranean prison, but he said naught of the cursed abominations. The Imperial archives were also silent on the subject of fiends inside the palace grounds. Could the scribe fellow have been spinning him a yarn, do you think? Do you believe him, Sidon? His fear seemed genuine. Definitely. If he was afraid, that does lend some credence to the tale, though I'm not sure how that helps us in our search. Do not be so hasty. Ernald's anecdote may very well have told us where the trove is hidden. But here I share my theory. There is another matter I would clarify. Orenval, you spoke of a light-hearted adventure, but I sense a deeper motive for this expedition. Why are you so intent on finding this treasure? It wasn't all pretense, I swear it. But you're right. My father was in the Imperial Army, a man of Gallian blood. I trust you know what I mean when I say my Alamegan mother did not welcome my arrival. As I grew, she would check my brow over and over, convinced that a spot on my skin was an emerging third eye, like the kind you see in pure-blood Guardians. My mother did not care for this taunting reminder of my heritage, and took up a knife. Oh. War paint serves to cover the scar. Jesus. In the end, she turned me out into the street, and I was left to haunt the alleyways of Alamigo, a feral child who got what he needed through begging, cunning, or worse. The best I can say about the years that followed is that I survived, but I hated the animal I'd become. Eventually, I left the city behind me and joined a group of refugees bound for the other side of the wall. It was then that I turned to adventuring, and that road led me into the company of the Scions. I'll tell you this so that you understand. I know all too well what poverty and hunger can do to a person. I drew steel on ordinary folk for a measly crust of bread. With Theodric's gold, I could spare my countrymen the shame of living like that. Thank you, Arenvald, and I apologize. That cannot have been pleasant to recall, but I felt it best to be clear in our intentions. Well, Sidon, are you content to surrender the treasure to Arenvald's noble cause, and claim the thrill of adventure as your reward? Suppose. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Then I should be glad to tell you my theory of the resting place of the Mad King's trove, if you are minded to hear it. I mean, that's the whole point. That choice was quite deliberate. What? Oh wait, I need to use it first. I always forget. Oh, it only gives me one, of course. Well, still, that's a nice bump. Alphonode seems eager to share his theory. Actually, maybe it would be better if we first adjourn to a more suitable location. In case a rival Trevor Hunter overhears our plans, you mean? Good thinking. That was not exactly the reason, but is certainly a valid concern. Let us reconvene on the south edge of the Loch Seld. It probably would have been faster to take the door there. Keep an eye out for any visitors we might see along the way. Ooh, a bonus XP fate. No chance. Forgive me, it was not my intention to draw out proceedings. I simply wished to have the lock in sight while I explained things. Prior to the great flood of the 6th Umbral Calamity, the salt lake you see before you were yet dry ravines, and this, believe it or not, was the site of the ancient city of Scala, which rose and fell during the 5th Astral Era. From what we know of the period, the city was already deserted by the time the waters began to rise, having been all but destroyed by the war. Yet its ruins to this day remain at the bottom of Loch South. It is my belief that the darkness beneath the palace, mentioned by Theodric's former scribe, was not a reference to the prison, but to a place still further below, the ruins of Scala. I further surmise that the Mad King's unfortunate kinsmen were cast down there not simply out of a desire to punish them, but to discourage exploration. Theodric wanted to keep the ruins secure. Wait, you're saying they were meant to guard the Mad King's trove? Precisely, and since we know the court Thaumaturge was involved, we can safely assume that any entrance to the old city will have been magically concealed. Which would explain how a legion of Imperial soldiers and the gods know how many Alamegans never found a trace of the trove. We, however, have certain advantages which they did not enjoy. Haydn, would you be so good as to swim down to the bottom of the loch and search for an underwater route into the ruins? While you do that, Arenvald and I will seek out the ensorcelled portal within the palace. Yep, as always, leave all the dirty work to me. Put on my swimming armor. Yeah, I'm missing them out. Inba. This is really cool. Yes. Underwater. Which I believe you called ice cream? No, the other one was ice cream. You called this one something else. You discover a passage that appears to lead under the palace foundations. Press on to find out where it goes. Hey, I wonder if that character was looking for the place where everyone else... Wait, let's see. Okay. Going into a duty then. I will take it they are not lost. You come to a worn stone door standing temptingly ajar. It would appear you have found an entrance into the subterranean ruins. Haydn, it's Alphanode. We have searched the prison beneath the palace and found the door concealed by enchantments. Have you aught to report? Do you believe it leads into the ruins? Excellent. Then I propose we proceed from our respective entry points and look to meet somewhere in the middle. Smurf. Smurf horse. Fine. Oh, come on, lads. We might as well make it a race. Victory goes to the first adventurer who finds the treasure. Godspeed. Oh, drowned city of Scala is now accessible. Oh, that was fast. That was nice. But maybe I'm guessing that they were... What do I want to queue this one as? I haven't actually done very much Dragoon stuff in a very long time. Remove that. Yeah, I haven't done played. Yeah, I'll just go. I don't have enough both. Ooh, that's high. What is the sync of this one? So I'm probably... Ooh, I'm well below level sync, but it's fine. I'm not... Apparently a waiting time of 10 minutes. I think I got the Vista underwater, yeah. While getting lost trying to find where Lisa was trying to make me swim the first time. Let's fly around the map. Really haven't explored much here at all. Hello. The wait time is 10 minutes at the moment. So, you know, I might actually, since I get a free teleport back anyway, let's have a look around here a little bit more. And if it hasn't popped by then, it's gonna be a little while still. Probably go and do some of my Heaven's Ward Beast Strike quests in the meantime. Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. So let's see, where am I with those? Vanu is friendly. So let's, yeah, I think I'll just do them equally and then start with the Mughals, and that would be Denna. Let's see who needs levels. I'll just get armor up and then move over to the next one. Macro. Grab all of those. Yeah, I suppose I can teleport there. So I guess for this we'll start here and remove. Okay, there we go. Like I'm missing one. And since this is basically a grindy quest, in case it wasn't already obvious, I will be reading through basically everything. I'm pretty sure at least one of those other quests will ask us to go back to Mugham. So I'll just teleport once I've done this little loop. Rummaging Moogle. Oh yeah, this is the one we talk to him and we have to go pick up stuff. And then go back to him again, I believe. It's spinning. Best mount. Now we can synthesize. Visit wall repair. Yep, these don't need to be high quality. Oh, hello. Hello, Mr. Hunt. I'm gonna give this a try. I could end up just dying here. I'm not sure. Oh, actually, let me be smart and get the. Let's do this first, rather. To fly back here. Now everything is conveniently Where is that guy? Yeah. Okay, well, here goes. Oh. Okay. I am way over leveled for that. I was worried about absolutely nothing. Okay, well, that's that. I guess I've also started getting Skaven gear as well. Another one here? Oh, there he is. Oh, we just have to hand it to him. Okay. That's that done. And this one is Foundation. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Now we have to change to. Let's get Canonarian over to 58. Really? Can't I just craft some random thing in my... How much is it? It's like 2,500. Can I have some random things I can carry? Oh no, there's no ways because... I mean, Oh, I have more. Oh wait, of course, I'm just not high enough level. No. Oh, no recipes. Ah, it's fine. And then start with Weaver. Oh wait, that's my last one. Now, can I not get more? I guess not. I thought I could get more at this. Oh wow. Oh, I'm guessing they must be strictly limited to 3 per day. Well, I guess in that case. So then still waiting, so might as well go do. I think I've already done Vanu today, so I'll go do some that. Taking so long. That would be. I think it's the Dravanian Forum. Yeah, it is. There we go. Ooh, that looks cool. Now let's see if I can. Oh dear. Where is Battle Litany? And Dragon Side. Oh wait, what? I don't have. Earth and Torment jump. Oh wait, yeah, that's like above. Wait, am I missing? Oh, I thought that was the patrol. Okay, so that means my thingy is up. Oops. Oh god, I'm missing this up really badly. Okay, I'm guessing he's gonna charge across. Right. Yes. Away, away. Yes. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Oh, I should read everything here. Did I not cost? Oh wait, I need to remember to... Whoops. I'm supposed to do that. Yes. Oops. I think I need to learn to time my Mirage dice so that I actually have the Escobal up. Alright, this is just one big guy that we were going forward. Yeah, wrong one. Oh shit, oh my god, wrong button. I just wasted my battle. Destiny. Right at the boss. Oopsie. Okay, he's actually invincible. I'm gonna stay on the flank. Oh, thank you. I'm guessing I'm supposed to do something to these. Yay, I leveled up. Did we get to gear up? No? Oh, whoa. That's cool. We turn into ghosts? I will hit him with one of those. Yeah, on the strong ready. Wait, isn't the solution to this just use... I think I should supposed to wait for a full GCD and then only use Gear Skogel. That way I can... Yeah. I need to... Oh, oops. That's pissing me off. Ah, sorry, whoops. Am I missing an OGCT there? Boss time. So I have a feeling we have to turn into those funny things to not fall through the floor. Ooh, that must be Theodore. Chimera. It's slow there. Oh, what? Oh, I was the wrong way. Rhea. Take 2-2. What? Oh, I'm dizzy. I'm sorry. No. Oh, I'm getting so many wrong steps here. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, what? Oh, that was so... I couldn't see the eye because my thingy was too low. That is a bit wacky. But it is... Oh, what was that? Oh, that was one of the transformed... That was one of the transformed ones for sure. Let's see. We beat you.
大丈夫か、アレンバルド。
Well, with you, I'm sure he could make the fall just fine.
ああ、なんとかな。
He's a tank.
いや、どうやらお互い同じ場所に行き着いたようだね。
Were you lucky I just killed the damn boss for you? You're welcome. Otherwise you'd have fall right on top of him and
こ
you'd
ちら
have
は
died.
怪物に追い回されて散々な目にあったが、君は大丈夫だったかい？なるほど。こちら側にも怪物がいたと。どうやら、それらが暴君テオドリックによって魔物へと変えられたという王族の慣れの果てだったようだな。
Yeah, it would definitely seem that way.
ともあれ苦労した甲斐はあったようじゃないか。な、そうだろう。
まあ、そのようだな。しかし、これほどの財宝が眠っていたとは。
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of riches. And that must be the crazy man
きっと
himself.
リセやアラミゴのみんなも喜ぶぞ。俺たちの冒険は大成功だ。
You're welcome. We did it. Why do I get the feeling we're gonna find something far worse down here? Oh, not quite. Arundel and I forged ahead at the fastest pace we could manage, but I was not surprised to find you waiting for us. I suppose it serves us right for challenging the Warrior of Light. Yeah, it does. Next time we should agree on some manner of a handicap. Ah, we may have lost Alphanode, but think of what we found. Quite. I am still reeling at the sight of the Mountain of Riches. What? Like how you reeled at the sight of that floating spectre, you mean? You should have heard him scream, Sidon. Well, must we dwell on such momentary lapses? We found the Mad King's trove, and that is all that matters. It's pulling your leg, man. The measure of our reach, orchestration. Arenval is still grinning at Alphanode's discomfort. All jesting aside, we must tell people the good news, and I think Lee should be the first. Seconded, there is to be a meeting of representatives from across Alamigo, so she is sure to be in the city. Shall we seek her out? Yes. Oh, hello. Let me guess, you won't let me land on you? Sneaky. Ah, too far. There we go. The Alamigan Quarter 2, a residential area situated south of Alamigo under Garlean rule, it was assigned for the use of the Aun, those lowliest subjects of the Empire not accorded citizenship. During that time was also known as the Peregrine Quarter, a reference to the derogatory name by which the Imperial occupiers called Alamigan natives. Excuse me. Yeah, it will not let you dismount there. Hitbox too big. Oh, these three look pleased with yourselves. What have you been up to? I'm glad you asked, Lise, and I'm pretty sure you're going to like the answer. You're joking. The Macking's Trove? I thought it was a myth. So did plenty of people, but they didn't have Sidon or Alphanode in their party. The credit for finding it should really go to them. As for what to do with it all, I vote it goes towards alleviating the suffering of Alamigo's poor. Gods, if there's as much as you say. Arenvald did not exaggerate, I assure you. We could not hope to carry even a fraction of it out on our own. I have taken the liberty of sketching out a rough map of the ruins. If you will assemble a squad of your most trusted freedom fighters, they should be able to follow the route to where the treasure lies. Understood. I'll make sure every coin is accounted for, and that goes for the spending of it as well. Thank you. Oh, there is one other thing. When the time comes to draw up a plan for distributing the spoils, I would ask that you consult Alphanode. I don't have a head for details, I'm not educated. I see that simply handing out sacks of jewel won't solve everything, but I couldn't write to tell you what to do instead. Oh, I know the feeling. I'd welcome any advice you could give us, Alphanode. Of course, I shall be at your disposal. Commander, we've got a problem. Deep breaths. Tell me what's happened. The mob's gathered outside headquarters and they've started making demands. You best come see for yourself. What? Is this those other people from that little backwater town village? The peace didn't last all that long.
落ち着いていられるかってんだ。ここにいるのは分かってるんだぞ。
Oh.
あの売国の皆の前に引きずり出すのよ。
そうだそうだ。
Huh?
これは一体どうしたっていうの？
Are they after? No, they can't be. They don't know that she was the other side of the wall.
どこから漏れ伝わったのか。ここに収監されているのを知って、市民たちが押し寄せてきたんです。
Oh, I see.
やっぱりあのドクロの処刑人がここにいるってのは本当だったんだな。あんたら何をグズグズしてるんだ。あの魔女をここに連れてこい。俺たちの手で八つ裂きにしてやる。
You really think that's gonna solve anything?
それじゃ帝国のやり方と何も変わらない。みんなもっと冷静になろう。
Okay, you need to lay down the law.
冷静になれですって。私の婚約者はドクロ連隊に殺されたのよ。
Okay, I understand where she's coming from. Yeah.
俺の親父
There's every right to be pissed.
奴は魔女だ。売国奴だ。あんたら解放軍だって仲間をたくさん殺されたんだろう。だ。
Sorry.
やれやれ。騒乱が生じたと聞いて来てみれ。
聞け。アラミゴの同胞。
Thank you. Finally.
誰だ。
アラミゴの猛牛ラウバン様よ。
諸君らの怒りも嘆きも悲しみも我が輩もまたこの胸に感じている。
Yeah, that's how you talk. You don't plead and cry desperately, but you can't. You say it like this.
痛いほど。そう。まさしく痛みとなって感じられるのだ。
Commanding but relatable.
だが考えてほしい。帝国軍に連れ去られたまま未だ戻らぬ同胞のこと。彼らの帰りを待つ
And logical.
家族
Once
友
they've calmed
人
down.
たちのこと。行方の知れぬ彼らはいずこにいるのか。これを調べることもまた大切なことの
Damn
は
right.
ず。 復讐、あるいは正義を求める声はよくわかる。だが今少しだけその決断を下すのを待ってほしい。殺すのはたやすいが、死者に真実を問うことはできないのだから。我らアラミゴの民は今や新たな国づくりを始めている。故に我が輩は全ての同胞たちを前に訴えたい。新たに国を担うことになる者たちが真実を知ることができず迷うことがあってはならないと。罪人たちを裁きの場に引き立てる役割は彼ら新政権の担い手にこそ任せようではないか。
Gotcha.
故に今は辛くともこの燃え上がる心を沈めるべきなのだ。
わかった。わかったよ。ただ、どうしても俺も。
Then what? Can you look him in the eye and say that? No. My thanks, Raban. Listening to their anger, I could feel myself being swept away. It is difficult to tide this tide to stem. It is a difficult tide to stem. It was the same rage which brought us to our feet and carried us to victory. But now the war is over, all the unspent fury is being channeled into vengeance. Aye, and not just here. We have reports of mobs forming all over. They've been targeting folk known to have cooperated with the Guardians. It starts with insults most often, then someone picks up a stone. Some industrious souls have even thought to seek out the graves of Xenos and his officers. It was grim. I want to build a country where everyone, regardless of race or origin, can live side by side in peace. But maybe the time isn't right. Maybe people just aren't ready. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try. The representatives will be here soon, and I'll be damned if I'm going to give up before I've even begun. Who are these representatives exactly? Oh, village elders, refugee leaders, and the like. It wouldn't be right for us to dictate the nation's future on our own, so we've planned a summit of sorts. We've even invited the Ananta and the Kikun to participate. Alamigo stands at the crossroads, and this meeting will decide which path it takes. The matter of Fordola's sentence cannot be suffered to disrupt proceedings. Then let's execute her and be done with it. She herself asked to be put to death. Nago! I already explained why we wouldn't do that. Sending her to the gallows might satisfy people right now, but where would it end? Could we round up everyone who collaborated, and everyone who didn't resist? There would be no one left, and we'd be no better than Theodric and Xenos. Begging your pardon, but might I be allowed to speak with Fordola? Only I caught a glimpse of her past, a moment of it anyway, during the fight. She's done terrible things, aye, unforgivable things, but in some ways she's a victim of the circumstances she was born in, and that's something I can understand. Alright, speak with the prison guard when you're ready, and I'll come and join you. I want to talk to her too. I'll return to my other duties then. We've barely begun to investigate the facility where they gave Fodolo her powers. Be fairly warned, friends. She will test you. Don't let your emotions color your judgment when she does. Need to see something quick. Witch's blood. Okay, I think this will be my last quest for tonight. Depending on what the next one looks like. Or how this ends, maybe. You've come to the commander's you've the commission's you've the commander's permission to enter then? Yes.
誰かと思えば揃いも揃って敗者を嘲笑いに来たのか。
Not quite.
いや、それともようやく私の願いを聞き届ける気にでもなったのか。この無駄な命を終わらせてくれるなら歓迎してやるぞ。
どちらでもないよ。言ったでしょ、生きさせるって。でもそれは嘲笑うためでも勝ち誇るためでもない。
無駄なことを。そう、全部無駄なんだよ。もう生きている意味なんてこれっぽっちもありはしない。仲間たちは他ならぬ私の手で死に、そして私はお前たちに敗れた。もう生きている意味なんて。
そうじゃないだろう。今さら本音を隠そうとするなよ。
Wonder if she
冷酷だったけど
is lying.
バカじゃない。全てを投げ打ってでも未来のため自由をつかもうとした。それが仲間の死を踏み台にすることだとしても、あんたの決意だけは誰がどう言おうと本物だったはずだ。
But she's lost everything.
俺はそれを知っている。
Oh. Let's see how this came about. Little girl? Yes.
ポルドラ、さあ、よそ見をしないでちゃんと歩いてちょうだい。今日の晩餐会にはガイエス閣下もいらっしゃるのよ。はーい。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。 。
Okay, I think this will be my last quest for tonight. Little girl. Yes.
はーい。
Mm-hmm.
ねえお父さん、ガイウス閣下って誰？教えて教えて。
So her family was quite high up under Gaius. So is he more okay as long as people were, as long as they swore to the empire? Maybe he was more okay with foreigners.
またフォルドラの教えて教えてが始まったね。いいかい？ガイウス閣下はここアラミゴの総督を務める立派なお方さ。早く行かないとお目通りできなくなってしまうよ。
She looked up to him and we killed him.
Ke, 売国どんが。
ねえお父さん、バイコカドって何？教えて教えて。
売国土ってのはな、嬢ちゃん。国や仲間を売り払って自分だけがうまい汁を吸おうとするお前の父ちゃんや母ちゃんみたいな薄汚いクズ野郎のことさ。
Jesus. Okay.
お父さんもお母さんも優しいんだよ。クズなんかじゃないもん。
その優しさってのはな、俺たちの血でできてるんだよ。いやしいか君。
Oh no.
危ない。売国だ。
軍人さん、どうかお助けください。主人が、娘が。
They don't care.
栄えあるガレマール帝国軍は属州民同士の喧嘩になど付き合っている暇はない。
Hmm.
そんな、私たち一家は市民権を持っているんですよ。お父さん、怖いよ。
大丈夫。大丈夫だ。いずれみんな分かってくれる。反抗だけが生きる道じゃないんだ。売国だ。売国だ。
蛮族同士の小競り合いなど好きにさせておけ。ガス抜きにはちょうどいい。
フォルドラ、行かないでちょうだい。あなたは市民権を持つ立派な帝国人なのよ。だから軍に志願する必要なんてないわ。あなた、その入れ墨は。
見ればわかるでしょ。死んだ父さんと同じアラミゴ伝統の入れ墨なんだから。
そんなことをしたらあなたも蛮族だって思われてしまうわ。
私も帝国人なんじゃなかったのかしら、母さん。結局そういうことよ。いくら市民権を持っていたって生粋のガレアン族からは蛮族と呼ばれ、同じ帝国人とは見てもらえない。だったら軍に入って誰にも文句を言わせないほどの力を手にするしかないんだ。父さんのようにならないためにも。アンスフリット、フルドルフ、エメリン、覚悟はいいね。私たちは力を手に入れる。どんなに苦しくとも、たとえこの中の誰かが死のうとも、その屍を踏みしめて少しでも上へ。
Those are her friends that she sent to death at the time. Oh, shame.
.あんた人柱になるつもりじゃないのか。自分が憎しみを背負って処刑されれば、民衆の心は団結する。だから
違う。
死にたいだけなら
Right.
いくらでも機会はあったはずだ。服なり毛布なりを使えば首だって。それをしないのは。
黙れ。
いや、黙るもの
Struck
か
a
よ。
nerve.
だって俺は
そうか、貴様ら。私の過去を見たな。
Actually, yes.
だが貴様らが見たものなど私たちのほんの一部だけだろうが。
These ones do. That's what makes us special.
知った風なことを二度と口にするな。私はお前たちが考えるような女じゃない。結局は父を殺した奴らを、父を見捨てた奴らを見返してやりたかっただけだ。こんなまがいものの力にすがってまでな。
Oh no, wait. Are you telling me you're gonna have it now? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we've been through.
こんな人の手に余る力を持ってなんで平然としていられるんだ。わけのわからない他人の人生を見せられて、苦しんで裏切られ 身勝手な思いを託されてまで、どうしてお前は歩みを止めない？どうして？
Because I choose to. Freedom of choice. And you can choose differently too. Wait,
時
who's
間だ
that?
けはまだある。だからもう少しこれからのことも考えてみてよね。行こう、みんな。
I don't trust that god. For some reason. Who's that? Oh, wait, I did it. I did one? Oh, I did. I didn't even realize what this. I have to know which one. What did I do today? None of those. Zeo, Orb, no. Castro, no. Oh, Hawk Mana. Oh, of course. I got paid up in Hawk Mana today. I can get my gorilla. No, we need to go to our itinerant Moogle. This is gonna be the end of main quest for tonight. I have to go get them now. I didn't even realize I had it now. I wish. Let's see what the Luna Camry. That's, I think that's from an extreme. Oh, but you have to. But you have to farm the totems. But still, like, I still feel that's much easier than. I feel like that is still way easier than the helms. I'm not so big on these behemoth ones, to be honest. Just a little much. Pixie earrings. Why would I get something I can't see? Ring of Lasting Shelter. These are all also just picked up. That once I've gotten everything else I want. Neo-ish Guardian. These are beyond my usage yet. Oh, very nice. fancy. But only the aiming ones, apparently. Thought I had that. No, I don't. I can get those if I... That I am well on my way to getting. These I think are tricky, so I'll probably go for those next. That's a waste of time. But those are nice for the collection. That cat one. Yeah, I know exactly what I'm here for. Now let's go find my... No, no. Gather. Did she put away? No. Oh yeah, I could. And do that. Oh, I think I'm not mistaken. There is pigment in these spots. Is it not here? No. I am in this guy. Yes. What? No. Can't divorce me for getting a pet gorilla to carry me around everywhere. Being stalked by Tarzan. Yes. I think he's cute. Oh, look how I sit. I even sit like me on him. It's perfect. Oh, hello. There you are. Oh, I can't sulk on the mount. Where'd you go? Why are you running away from me? Oh, I looked away for 1 second and you're gone. I feel like you have a huge advantage over me at the moment. Okay, I'm going to turn off the stream because it's getting late. Almost 11 o'clock here. I hope you all had fun watching. Thank you and good night.